Are you living with neck pain or back pain, getting ESIs, rhizotomies, and thinking that surgery is your only option? Don't make that same mistake that I made. Go talk to Dr. Paza and inquire about the Discseel procedure. Don't think that you're too far gone. It gave me my life back. I'm pain-free. Hi, my name is Erin. I'm from Dallas, Texas, and I'm a Discseel patient of Dr. Paza's. I'm a mother, a wife, a sister, a friend, and a business owner. I live an active lifestyle from the time I was young, playing outside, doing drill team, volleyball. In my early adulthood, I like to run. And then after having children, I started doing Pilates, playing tennis, weight training. I never wanted to let pain slow me down. Yeah, I was a push through the pain kind of person. That was until 2020. I woke up and I couldn't move my neck. That's when my journey began, the ESIs, rhizotomies. The next thing would be a spinal fusion. But prior to my fusion, doing these other procedures, it was difficult to sit at lunch, to even get through a lunch with my friends. My daughter is a cheerleader. I would have to sit on the stands to watch the game, and I would dread it, sometimes wondering if I would even be able to make it. And then it got to the point where I couldn't even get my pants unbuttoned. In 2021 of August, I had a cervical fusion, knowing that in the future I would need more surgery because I had other disc issues above and below where I had my cervical fusion. I learned about Discseel from my husband, who had known Dr. Paza for many years and had been following some of his patients and seeing the success of this procedure. This procedure, it's non-surgical, minimal time, minimal downtime. I was a little skeptical, I went and met with Dr. Paza. I met with his team. They explained everything to me. Dr. Paza, he was a doctor that understood that there was real pain, even if an MRI wasn't showing this pain. And his job in his mind was, how does he fix the pain? Whereas other doctors I was seeing, it was basically for me to continue coming in for procedures. It was a Band-Aid to my problem, not a solution to my problem. Discseel was a solution to my problem. When I met with Dr. Paza, he explained not only the procedure to me, but he also explained to me the activities that I was doing on a daily basis that were actually causing the wear and tear and injuries to my spine. And believe it or not, it's things that we all do every single day. He also worked with me and talked to me on how do I get back to my activities? How do I get back to my activities in a safe way so that I don't re-injure myself and have a pain-free lifestyle? I decided to go ahead and try Discseel. I did it on my low back, lumbar spine. And afterwards, for once in many years, I didn't have pain in my low back. I had stability in my SI joints. I could play tennis without having pain. I could sit through a football game without having pain. I could wear high heels without having pain. These were all things that I never thought I would be able to do again. I thought I was stuck to flats and sneakers. Now I was able to get back to wearing my cute shoes. If I would have known about Discseel before my cervical fusion, I would have never had a cervical fusion. With a cervical fusion, I was lucky. I had a successful cervical fusion, but I have hardware in my neck that's forever. If I would have had Discseel, I would have had a healthy spine, like as if nothing would have happened, my younger spine, completely pain-free. I would have had full mobility in my neck, which I have limited mobility. Even though for a spinal fusion, I have good mobility, I would have had perfect mobility with Discseel. Are you a patient living with back pain and neck pain? You should go see Dr. Paza. Talk about what your options are. Don't think that surgery is your only option when you can have a procedure done that is non-surgical and live pain-free. So I was in a car wreck when I was in my early 20s, and I thought I was fine. I didn't pursue. But then I noticed I always needed to get adjusted, but I just thought, oh, that's just part of, I have access to it. It's part of a healthy lifestyle. So I was getting adjusted all the time. I felt uncomfortable, and that's why I was getting adjusted all the time. Not everybody I knew was getting adjusted all the time. That's kind of the start of something that I didn't realize was something.